Please welcome our Executive Director, Johnny Arellano.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Johnny Arellano, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of being the Executive Director for West Coast University in Orange County. I'd like to take a moment to welcome our graduates, their families and friends, our staff, and our distinguished faculty. As all of our graduates know, these last few years have been pretty challenging. However, I'm a firm believer that when obstacles come your way, it's adversity that really shapes a person's character. Our graduates have demonstrated that strength and character, as all of them have persevered and completed their nursing program as we were on the back end of that worldwide pandemic. All of these graduates have truly demonstrated that West Coast University grit that makes our graduates head and shoulders above all the rest. We consistently hear from our clinical partners and our employers who hire our graduates and how they speak so highly of our students. They tell us that they believe our graduates are better prepared, how professional they are, that they understand the meaning of teamwork, and that they consistently demonstrate that compassion and empathy for their patients, but most importantly, that they truly understand the fundamentals of what it is to be a good nurse. So for any of you graduates who are out there right now and still feeling like, am I really ready for this? Do I know enough? Will I remember everything that was taught to me over the last few years? The answer is you're definitely ready. Just look around at your fellow graduates. Many of them have already passed their NCLEX and are RNs working in the field. So for those of you graduates who still need to pass your NCLEX, I hope that this message coming straight from so many of our employers and clinical partners saying that you are the best prepared will give you that extra confidence to go out there and represent yourself, West Coast University, in the best possible manner. So let's talk about why we're all here tonight. A pinning ceremony is a rite of passage for nursing students that acknowledges all of their hard work and that ends your academic journey and begins your new role as professionals. The pinning ceremony is something that we really hope you will remember for the rest of your lives, especially because you've reached this milestone while navigating through all of those challenges of the pandemic. The pin that we place on you today will mark this moment. So we know it wasn't very easy for many of you. Some of you became masters of Zoom. Others were so creative on practicing your skills at home, teddy bears, family members, little brothers. Come here. Let me try this out on you, right? So we know that for you guys, it was definitely a little bit of a different experience. But like I said, you should definitely have that confidence because, as I mentioned earlier, our clinical partners consistently tell our new graduates that they understand that there's going to be a learning curve. They understand that it's going to take a while for you to pick up those skills, but you understand the basics. You're ready. And so I think it's really important for all of our nursing students today to have that confidence, to be bold, take that initiative, ask questions, and remember everything that you learn from your clinical and theory instructors throughout your program. So we know that this academic journey was not an easy one. Countless hours of studying, some of you staying in the building until security said, hey, the building's closed, you got to go home, right? And then some of you drank so much coffee that the workers at Cafe Moore not only knew your name, but they knew your order before you even got up to the front of the line. But these milestones in life are not achieved alone, right? And so I would like to see the graduates raise their hand if they had someone in the audience or even a fellow classmate who helped you through this program. I think it should be all of you. That's fantastic. Yeah. So to the parents and spouses and family and friends in the audience, I say thank you for supporting our amazing students. If your graduate has not taken their NCLEX, I need you to do them one more big favor. Support them and encourage them as they work towards their green light. Our graduates know very well what the green light program is, but for the folks in the audience, our green light program is a program that West Coast University utilizes that guarantees a 96% first-time pass rate. So I want to repeat that. I want to repeat that one more time, graduates. It's like we're giving you the answers, right? In a sense, they really prepare you. 96%. So audience, you got to continue to encourage your graduate to achieve that green light and get that NCLEX. So it's really important for a couple of reasons, right? Number one, and I'm going to say this, at the Orange County campus, we're a little competitive. Our nurses are the best. You know, we're a big university, but the Orange County campus continues to lead the entire West Coast University in first-time pass rate. And that's not me taking the test or our staff or faculty. It's you guys taking that exam. So know that you guys have that confidence to make sure that you guys can go out there and pass on the first try. But what I was going to mention is I've seen this happen a couple of times. Right? Our nursing students find that dream job. I really want to work at this hospital. They go there. Thanks to the help of our career services team that is here today, they prepare you for that interview. You go out there, you do a phenomenal job, and then you're just waiting to take the NCLEX and you don't pass. So they have to fill that position. And we don't ever want that to be something that happens to you where you lose that opportunity because you didn't take advantage of green light and passing your NCLEX on the first try. So with that said, audience, right, you're going to help parents. This is your last assignment. Students, this is your last assignment. Make sure you go out there and you pass that NCLEX on your first try so you can achieve that goal that you've been wanting to do and find that dream job that you're looking for. So also I would like to thank one last thing too. I also want to congratulate all of the graduates, and you'll see them, they're wearing their green cords, for having already passed that NCLEX. You guys have done an amazing job, so congratulations for that. Big round of applause for them. Also, I would like to thank our amazing professors and faculty and nursing staff and leadership that's all here today, supporting you guys throughout your journey. But most importantly, I would like to personally thank all of our graduates for being fantastic students. We know you will represent yourselves and West Coast University and the nursing profession in the best possible manner. Congratulations, nursing graduates. You did it. You're next? Oh, is it? Next up, Professor Abalera. Thanks, guys. I'll leave that here.
So now for the awards and recognition. At West Coast University, we take great pride in acknowledging our graduates for going above and beyond the rigors of nursing school. On behalf of our campus leadership, I would like to recognize our graduates for their participation in our student organizations. The first one would be the California Nurses Student Association, or CNSA, of West Coast University chapter. It was established in 2009 to help nursing students transition into professional nurses through leadership development, education, mentorship, advocacy, activism, and stewardship. The students go above and beyond by volunteering their time through various community outreach. They believe that giving back to the community represents the true nature of a West Coast graduate. May I introduce to you the CNSA members. Please rise.
CNSA members?
I thought that it was going to be in the afternoon, but thank you. Right, now the mentorship program. It is a subcomponent of the California Nursing Student Association. The students provide guidance for the incoming nursing students entering core and assist with their transition into the nursing program. They help promote accountability, confidence, and academic success through active learning and collaboration with fellow nursing students. May I introduce to you the mentors. Please rise. Thank you. The Peer Assisted Learning Program, otherwise known as PALS, was established also by the university in 2009. They are student volunteer tutors who come highly recommended and vetted by their professors. This means they have achieved an A and are proficient in the course they facilitate. They are a great resource and supplement to our students' academic success. May I introduce to you the PALS members. Please rise. The Transition into Nursing Practice Program, otherwise known as TIP, is an exclusive one-to-one preceptorship program initiated at our campus in 2018. The program prepares and exposes the students to high-demand specialty areas, which in turn enhances their soft skills and self-confidence. May I introduce to you the TIP graduates who successfully completed the program. Please rise. Next will be the tradition of the nursing pinning, and I would like Professor Eileen Malawi to welcome.
Good afternoon, my fellow colleagues and the graduating cohort of January 2023. I have always considered the pinning ceremony as one very intimate and special occasion. To be chosen to speak about the history of the nursing pinning and the lamp is an honor. I thank you for giving me this opportunity. The pinning ceremony is a one-time honored nursing school tradition, often more personally meaningful than the graduation ceremony itself. It signifies your official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. It is a rite of passage which is rich with symbolism. The history of the rite of passage can be traced all the way back to the Crusades of the 12th century. When the nursing pinning ceremony was first initiated, it was in the 1960s. The lamp was a symbol of care and devotion, and nurse administers for those nurses to make sure they qualify and provide care to those that are sick and injured. After nurses were pinned, Nightingale would light a lamp and pass the flame to each nurse as they said the pledge. By 1916, the practice of the pinning and the new graduates was standard throughout the United States. The nursing pin has been both literally and symbolically a cross to bear, a medal of honor, and a badge of courage. It is a cross to bear to show a nurse's dedication to their patients by staying back and caring for those patients long after others have given up or given hope. It is a medal of honor for the respect of nurses to have for both the miracle of life and being able to have the finality of death. And it is a badge of courage for everything nurses do and in respect of being part of the front lines, fighting death and disease, and doing so with courage and commitment. The pin presented to you today has 4 symbols from the West Coast University logo. The book represents knowledge, the set of stars represents success, the torch represents the desire to learn, and the leaves represents growth. Here at West Coast University, we are so pleased to continue the tradition of pinning for our new graduates, who we have altered and deprived you guys from sleep for quite a while, but most especially from the professors. We wish you the very best in all your endeavors, and congratulations, class of 2023 January.
Thank you, Professor Malawi. So now the special moment that we've been waiting for is the pinning ceremony. So, of course, may I introduce to you the following professors that will pin is Professor Malawi and Professor Bendon. And for lamping is Dr. Juan Kaluya and Dr. Sunil Thomas. Lauren Esquivel, RN. Taylor Bisline, RN. Brittany Chow, RN. Brianna Alvarez, RN. Takara Okinaka, RN. Riley Reed, RN. Lindsay Vargas, RN. Hannah McConnell, RN. Samantha Ira, RN. Haley Lawrence, RN. Rachel Neeson, RN. Christina Cruz, RN. Gregory Mirsky, RN. Jennifer Klett, RN. Raham Ginto. Javen Blando, RN. Thomas Garcia. James Salak. Carlos Coronado, RN. Jason Messina. Don Bautista, RN. McKenna Blue, RN. Kristen Fields, RN. Nicholas Aranda, RN. Carla Rama. Emily Wynn, RN. Azalea Joy Calusa, RN. Lauren Corquera, RN. Jacqueline Ann C., RN. Lorraine Rodas, RN. Emmanuel Berospi, RN. Jasmine Dionisio, RN. Nathaniel Calzada, RN. Anthony Chow, RN. Amalia Madero, RN. Justin Fan, RN. Hannah Norton, RN. Delani Guyot, RN. Hayden Stark, RN. Emily Scott, RN. Kira Storkinson, RN. Luis Castillo, RN. Rebecca Crandall, RN. Lainey Fan, RN. Cynthia O, RN. Irene Nuno Ochoa, RN. Hannah Matar, RN. Sandy Palacios, RN. Ana Teles Rocha, RN. Evelyn Ojeda, RN. Tina Chung, RN. Bao Win, RN. Denise Venus Martinez, RN. Melanie Yako, RN. Julie Sangpong, RN. Alice Esparza, RN. Estrella Gomez Lopez, RN. Ana Gabriela Sanchez, RN. Brittany Mendez, RN. Christina Hemphill, RN. Sydney Page, RN. Anthony Nguyen, RN. Kristen Bulligon, RN. Daniel Ray, RN. Betty Taylor. Jemima Bianca Santos, RN. Ivy Lai, RN. Kathleen Nguyen, RN. I have to say, this by far has the largest number of RNs. Yep. I am so proud of all of you guys. Give them a round of applause. Wow. Good job. Thank you, professors. And then I would ask Professor Bendon, so all the graduates, please stand to do the Nurses Pledge. All the nurses too in the audience, please stand.
Go ahead and turn on your lights. I feel so honored to be here, to have been part of your journey, and I am so proud of you. And I'm happy to lead you in the nursing pledge. I'm going to read a line. You repeat after me. Is it on the screen? Oh, let's all read it together. Okay? In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to provide care with all the skill and understanding I possess. Without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and beliefs of the persons under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me, and refrain from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skill at the highest level and to give loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor nursing code of ethics and to uphold the integrity of the profession. Yes.
So I think we have a video to show for you guys. Oh, sit down, graduates. I wanted to see you guys in all your glory. It's beautiful. So we do have a video for the January cohort for the parents and the loved ones for them to share.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational.
That was beautiful. Yeah, very touching. Okay. May I invite your class speakers, Lainey and Rebecca, to the stage.
Good morning, everyone, friends, family, professors, and my fellow RNs. I'm so incredibly honored to be speaking today, and I want to thank my fellow speaker, Lanny, for sharing this speech with me as we represent our Fall 2 2023 BSN West Coast University cohort. Congratulations, everyone. We did it. Wow, what a long past couple of years we've had. I want to start by saying how proud I am of our cohort for being so resilient and incredibly flexible these past 2 years. We made countless sacrifices to get where we are today, joined together in this auditorium by our loved ones to celebrate our accomplishment of finally retiring the title of nursing student and finally adding BSN, and for some of us here, RN, to our name. When we entered nursing school, we were told to kiss our families goodbye, forget those late nights out, and that ATI would become our best friends, but I'm not so sure how true that one is. On top of it all, just as we were this close to stepping foot into a hospital, what we all could not have imagined or predicted was for a virus to completely disrupt our nursing school journey. Some were forced to complete 12-hour shifts on telehealth, and for some, getting into a hospital for clinical was nearly impossible. I think we all dreaded the 5-hour Zoom sessions, getting to know each other pretty well through our room scans, and let's not forget our beloved breakout rooms. But hey, at least we weren't wearing masks in our rooms. The bright side is that this unforeseen circumstance allowed us to appreciate the moments we spent in person together that much more. As we reflect back, we can laugh at the struggles we all shared, but in the moment, we weren't laughing. And that's probably because some terms made us feel like we were only one exam, concept map, or don't forget, the ATI proctors, away from failing. But we are all sitting here, so we can breathe now. And luckily, we had supporters along the way, both financially for some and emotionally for most. All of you here in the audience today played a huge role in getting us to this point. Personally, I think most of my family members are halfway to being a nurse themselves. And I could not have done it without them. So as difficult as nursing school was in the moment, it really prepared us mentally, especially on how to multitask all of the billions of assignments, and hopefully how to prioritize our patients and not just on the NCLEX. As we've been taught, a patient's pain is both subjective and objective. We can also now acknowledge that as we are nurses, we are only human. So leave work at work and lean on each other. And please remember, you are not alone in this. The fact of the matter is, nothing can prepare us for holding the hand of a patient in their last moments, or delivering a baby and then moments later watching the mom hemorrhage, or possibly calling a code and then 5 minutes later taking a break to eat your lunch as if nothing just happened. I remember the first time I saw a walk of honor at my children's hospital, and I can attest that nothing in nursing school prepared me for that moment. There is no amount of therapeutic communication or critical thinking that could prepare us enough for what we are about to embark on. May you always remember your first time caring for a patient as a nursing student and be humble in all that you do. We have the most trusted profession and the most rewarding career, so take it all in. Inevitably, you will laugh, cry, and feel you didn't do enough. You'll be there for patients in the best and worst moments of their lives, and you should feel proud every day of the work that you did, whether or not it felt enough. Remember this, they may forget your name, but they will never forget the way you made them feel. Thank you.
Thank you, Rebecca. Hi, everybody. Good morning, everyone. Congratulations to the amazing cohort of nursing students here with us today. We've been through so much together, and it's a testament to our support for each other that we are here celebrating this momentous occasion. To the faculty, I'm not gonna lie, you presented us with some difficult challenges. In the beginning, I was doubtful when we were told that tears will be shed during this program. Later, I found myself stubbornly fighting against those anticipated tears. Then fast forward a year later, I'm pretty sure the Amazon delivery driver is wondering if I'm mentally okay. But all jokes aside, thank you for guiding us on this journey. Your commitment to training us to provide safe and quality medical care is unwavering. Listen, I give you props. I don't know how it feels like to be a responsible parent yet, so I can't even imagine how hard it is to run an accelerated program while guiding thousands of stressed out students that are nurses on a daily basis. So thank you for your patience in us, thank you for pushing us, and thank you for believing in us. As you continue to teach and inspire more students, us alumni will continue to keep your ripples flowing to make a positive impact to the rest of the world. To our families and friends who have supported us through this challenging program, with a great sigh of relief and gratitude that you are still by our side, thank you so much. I know it hasn't been easy for you either, but your love and support have kept us motivated. Apologies to anyone who's felt like they were collateral damage when faced with a hurricane of emotions from us during stressful moments. But on the bright side, we now have the credibility to patch you right up. We are overwhelmed with happiness to see so many proud faces in the crowd today, and we are forever grateful to have you in our lives. To my fellow graduates, we've made it. The obstacles were really rough. There were pockets of what felt like crippling self-doubt, moments of tachycardia as we were racing against time to get assignments done. The amount of self-diagnosing when reading through the signs and symptoms of each disease, and oh my God, those concept maps. Still traumatized by that. And yet we persevered and are celebrating our victories today. Let this be one of your greatest stories of how you have leveled up. We fought our way through these challenges together and came out on the other side stronger and more confident. We've all expressed how much we've believed in each other, but don't forget that most of the credit belongs to you. You've ultimately got yourself here. You did it. Thank you. Thank you. Lastly, I'm going to share a quote by Heraclitus. The only constant in life is change. The way I see it, your grit comes from your ability to adapt to change. It's true that the world doesn't revolve around us, but we can still actively participate in it and contribute to making it a better place to live in. So let's create more waves and be that change. New grads, we have so much to do, lives to improve, and our own lives to enjoy. This is only the beginning, and I am so excited for us. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Lainey and Rebecca. So to close our ceremony, please welcome our campus dean, Sherry Polstra.
Good morning, everyone. This pinning is always such a special event. I love looking out in the audience, and as the graduates walk in, seeing all the family members and friends, so proud of their graduate because they have really been through so much during their nursing journey, and it's just so nice to see all the wonderful support out there that they have from their family and friends. As nurses, we will always remember our own pinning ceremony. So pinning ceremonies are very special. You'll always remember this moment because this is the time that you've worked so hard for, and it's such an experience in your nursing journey. It's filled with so many different emotions, excitement about finally being done with nursing school, as we've heard you all talk about. You're just so excited to be done with nursing school until you decide to go back, because eventually you probably will go back for your master's or continue on to advance your degree. I know you can't think about that now, but eventually you will. And you know, it's a little sad because, as I mentioned to you all before, this is your last time with your friends as a group, together, and you all will go on your different ways as new grads. So enjoy this time, this day, and this moment. And then some of you might be a little nervous because you still need to take your NCLEX. And I have to say, this is the largest number of RNs we've had in a pinning ceremony. So congratulations. Absolutely. And your class, this January grad class, has right now, you're at a 90% pass rate with NCLEX. So way to go. So proud of all of you. And as we conclude this pinning ceremony, I want to take a quick moment to let the graduates know just how extremely proud we all are of them. We saw how much work it took, and especially during going through nursing school during a pandemic. This wasn't easy, but you did it. And it's going to make you an absolute wonderful nurse. So I'm so proud of you. Go out there and just be the best nurse that you can be. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dean Paulstra. As we conclude our pinning ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, our graduates. Our RN graduates.